Hey everybody, Shep here. Today is March 19th and I've done my second seeding of my vegetable plants. And I want to do an update and also show how the onions that I seeded 2 weeks ago today, how they're doing. So here's my onions. These were the yellow onions and they all came up pretty well. You can see they germinated pretty good. But the red onions, they didn't do so good. So this seed was a few years old. This yellow onion seed was bought new this year. So an onion seed, it doesn't keep real long. So far we've only got 3 plants come up. But I guess, like I said, we don't really eat a whole lot of red onions. It's just kind of nice to have them once in a while. So I'm not really that worried about it. And then that's some more of the yellow onions back there, and they didn't come up. They didn't come up real great. So because of that, I seeded. I seeded these. I seeded 24 more onion plants today to make sure that I had enough. And then I seeded my peppers. Seeded 24 pepper plants, 8 jalapenos, 8 pepperoncinis, 4 California Wonder green bell peppers, 2 garden salsas, and 2 sweet banana peppers. So I didn't go to the trouble of showing off how I start the seeds because I did that in the last video. And then I also seeded these 12 celery plants, but I'm not putting them under the lights because celery seeds are very tiny. So the way you plant them is, or at least the way I plant them, is you just take them and then push them down on top of the dirt and just make sure that stays nice and damp. And since the seed's not covered, it's better to not have them in the light. So I'm gonna put them in a dark place when I'm done. But that's what I got going on. My next planting of stuff will be 2 weeks from today, and that'll be the big planting. I'll be planting my tomatoes and marigolds and Mexican sunflowers, and there may be a few other things. I got one new thing this year that I kind of bought on a whim that I'm going to try, and I'm going to plant some peanuts this year. So I got a small pack of them. I'll start them. Peanuts take a long time, so I'll start them in here, and I'll probably seed those with the next seeding. So then once that's done, that's most of the stuff will be seeded except for my last seeding, which will be the cucumbers and zucchinis and squash and watermelons. The ones that, once you plant them, grow really fast. But yeah, that's my setup, and I haven't really showed this off, but this is how I've got them out here in my garage with these shop lights. Like I said, I've never had any kind of grow light set up before, so this already working way better than the way I used to do it of putting them in windows. So happy that's working out well. I really like these little heated mats. Those have worked out nice and helped with the germination. These onions all the way up until today have been on the heated mats. So I just took them off and put them in trays so I could put these newly seeded things here on them. But yeah, that's the setup. Hopefully this will be the last seeding that I do without the greenhouse, because hopefully I'm gonna have the greenhouse up by the time I see the next ones. So we'll go take a look at that. Okay, so we're out here where I'm gonna put up the greenhouse. I got all the parts of it cut out, and I'm getting ready to start putting it together tomorrow. I've got to do a little bit of stuff out here cut this grass and stuff and get this all squared up good and fastened down. But this is where the greenhouse is going to be. I'm real excited about it. Greenhouse is 7 foot by 12 foot cattle panel construction, wrapped with 6mm greenhouse plastic. So because this greenhouse won't take me a long time to build, even though I am slow at building stuff, this will probably be the only video until I show it off actually together. Once I have it built, I'll do a full tour and talk about it a lot. But yeah, this is the very beginnings. Hopefully this week I'll have it up. If not finished, not far from it. That's my plan anyway. Like I said, hopefully 2 weeks from today, when I'm starting seeds, I'll be potting them up in this thing. So kind of a short little video update. Probably the next video coming out, unless something else comes up, it'll probably be seeing this thing when it's finished. So I appreciate everybody watching, and I appreciate new subscribers when I get those. So everybody out there, have a great evening.